Hello, and welcome back to my video. We will continue at where we left off. In the last part, we have defeated Hannibal army, and here we use our navy to attack Hadrumetum, with our army as reinforcement. Let's not waste any more time and get into the battle. In ancient empires, all the cities on the map are completely overhauled. We have many custom-made, Rome II style cities like this one, very beautiful cities. However, attacking it will not be easy. The Carthaginian has strong hoplites as garrison, and they are very good at defending settlements. We will need to use our army and navy to attack simultaneously to win this fight with minimum casualty. Naval combat in ancient empires is also get an overhaul. Ships are divided into different kinds with different strengths and weaknesses. Here we will use our ram ships to get rid of enemy ships, and then dock the melee ship to assault on land. Let's do it. Ram ships have devastating ram attack which can sink enemy ships in just 1 or 2 rams. But they have low hull strength and fire resistance, so they are susceptible to fire arrow. Ram damage is determined by velocity of the ship, so remember to speed up your ship first to maximize damage.
The enemy approaches!
I can sink the garrison ship in just 1 ram, however my ship also take damage from their ram, and nearly got destroyed. Naval combat in ancient empires is very realistic. Ship cannot turn immediately, so you will have to plan ahead to use your ships effectively. One small mistake will cost you a ship or 2.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit!
Now the garrison ships are gone, let's move on to set up the land assault. First, we need to break some walls. I hired a mercenary ballista for that purpose in the last part. Ballista in ancient empires has only 1 unit, and it is very inaccurate, so we need to move it as close as possible, or we might end up using all of the ammunition without breaking any wall at all. But don't worry, we still have an option of breaking a gate with our infantry, but we will suffer much higher casualty doing so. In the meantime, I move my ships into position. Be careful of enemy towers, they can burn your ships if you don't pay attention. The ballista is moving very slowly, we have to be patient. We need to bring it as close to the wall as possible. For some reasons I cannot see the range of the tower, so I use one triary eye to check, to make sure my ballista doesn't get hit from it. Okay, so we know the range of the tower, we can set up our ballista here to bombard the wall. Move the infantry into position as well. I aim at the wall segment where the enemy can go up and down, so the enemy units which are already on the wall cannot get down. By doing that I eliminate a part of the enemy force without costing any soldier. As you can see, the ballista is very inaccurate. Finally, this wall is down. I still have some ammunitions left, so I pick another wall segment to shoot at. It's time to dock my ships. I will disband my navy after this fight, because I cannot afford their upkeep cost and I don't really need them, so I don't care about the amount of damage they take. However, I need to keep casualty on my army as low as possible.
We will crush the enemy with our greater numbers!
My navy took a lot of damage just from the towers.
The enemy's walls have fallen!
I move my infantry in, combine with my navy, I can attack their garrison from two sides. Hoplites can hold very well against frontal attack, so if you're planning to break through them frontally, prepare yourself for huge losses. The enemy units on the wall are useless now because they cannot get down. Remember to capture the tower whenever you can. Towers in ancient empires are not as deadly as in vanilla Attila, but they still can score a lot of kills if left unchecked.
Our unit has used all its ammunition! Spears! At the double! Yes, Commander! Our men have given
Always
up and are
check your
running for their
unit's stamina
lives.
before using them, because in ancient empires, stamina has very strong impact on unit's performance. By pressing spacebar, you can see the unit's stamina status. My two Marines are very tired, so I will let them rest for now. Their presence here is enough. I bring my general close because he can provide very useful buff for our units. At higher level with the appropriate skills, the general's buff can really turn the tide of the battle.
We have destroyed the enemy tower! Understood! At speed! Spears! Double time! Yes, Commander! Fallen! Good news! Break off! Pull back! Break off! At the double! Spears! Quick march! As you command! Double time! At the double! Yes, Commander! Engage! Ready for orders! At speed! Melee cavalry ready! Orders understood! Fire! Enjoy yourselves! By your command! Advance at speed! By your command! At the double! Double time! Orders understood! As you command! At the double! Advance at speed! Quick march! We have destroyed the enemy tower!
And we win.
Wind is at our backs!
We do not take much casualty, so I would call it a good win. Money is a big problem in the early game, especially when I will not have trade with anyone, nor have any vassal. So I decide to sack the city. I can use these gold to invest in Italy and Magna Graecia to fix my finance in the long run. As for general's skill, ancient empires also has a completely reworked skill tree. The skill tree is divided into 4 branches, which are, city planner, talented statesman, officer, and warrior. While the warrior branch gives the most buff to the performance of the units, I need a few points into officer branch first, because I need campaign map movement range, lower units upkeep cost and replenishment. Occupy the city after sacking it so I have a place to rest. In ancient empires, different stances give different effects on an army. An army costs less upkeep while garrisoned or raiding. So making good use of these stances is the key to success in ancient empires.
Your orders?
I disband my navy because I don't need them until much later. Keeping them now is just a waste. I now have a foothold in Africa. I will continue my campaign there while trying to defend and build up Italy and Magna Graecia, which will be my main source of income. The difficult part is I can only afford one army to defend the whole region, and my enemies are numerous.
How can I assist you?
At your command. Commander? We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
Before declaring war on everyone, I need to get as much money as I could from diplomacy. Be it selling trade agreement, non-aggression pact, or just asking for money. Then declare war on everyone because our campaign is this is total war campaign. Which means we have to declare war on everyone we have met and never have peace.
Greetings, friend. I've called for good ale to ease your throat and, ripe women to ease other parts. I offer... Greetings, my friend, greetings. I tingle with anticipation of your noble and worthy words. Truly, my good. Welcome, friend, welcome. I, in my lord... Welcome, welcome. In a spirit of Olympian hospitality, I welcome you and will listen with care. We offer... Welcome, worthy friend. Let us break bread and drink ale before words pass our lips. Ha! My order... All praise... May Hermes bless us both with skillful tongues that we may speak our parts well, and so reach agreement. Welcome, friend, welcome. I, in my lord's name, will give you a fair answer before the sun sets. I respectfully ask that you consider opening your markets to our traders, for that way profit flows. Your merchants are renowned as skilled and honorable traders. They would be made welcome in our market. You speak of... We would find... Welcome, welcome. In a spirit of Olympian hospitality, I welcome you and will listen with care. We do not... Your word. Greetings, friend, greetings. Will you have wine, fine olives, or agreeable talk? Our treasure. I am honored to greet such an ambassador of such worthy people. I am honored to greet such an ambassador of such worthy people. My ears tingle with anticipation as all the gods that guide it. We do not... Greetings! Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be well. A sure thrust strikes home, after all. You're good. A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear, good. Welcome, and the peace of Pharaoh. You are welcome, but not that welcome. Do not... I'm sure you have many pleasantries for... Oh, yeah. I will listen carefully to your word, Warren. You have the ear of my people. Do not wait. Warren. My time is spent feasting. Welcome. Speak. Have you... I'm sure you have many pleasant... Have you... Speak quickly and well. Forward! Gods of the afterlife, spare me. Gods of the afterlife, spare my heart. Come, come, let me hear your talk. I will. Are you brave or foolish? Whoa! I'm sure you have many pleasantries. Welcome, speed. Ah! Let the peace of Pharaoh hold anyway. Greetings, speed. War! Greetings to you. I very well. We will glad to listen to your offers. Our... You are welcome. All very well. A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is void. Greetings, friend. Greetings. Very well. The pleasures of my household. Welcome, welcome. Here, welcome. We will talk and then let's talk. My master extends the most my look. Sit, friend, and let us talk. Good. We have need of talk. I'm just talk. We have need of...
We have need of talk.
We will go.
By declaring war on my allies, my income sink into negative and it will stay negative for a long while. I will need to find other ways to make money, like sacking cities for example. And this is the end of part 2. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please give me feedback so I can make better contents in the future parts. Thank you for watching.